Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a junk journaling video for you. This is the junk journal that I have been working on for my niece, and I have done a couple videos on this. This is with the altered book. So I'm just going to flip through and kind of show you guys what I did here. So basically I just used this piece of lace. This is from the Dollar Tree to close my book. So this is the closure I chose. And it's just to kind of keep her book closed and together because it is pretty big. This I used fabric and I just covered the back binding of the book, and I used lace to cover the fabric. The first page I used just one of my doilies from the Dollar Tree. I did a little cluster or collage here. I did use some vintage items here. So most of the items that you'll see are from Temu, Dollar Tree, and some of them are vintage that I have either had on hand or I had gotten from thrifting. So this is from a Reader's Digest book. I put some cloth and some stickers, some pieces of book, lace down here. I just made little clusters in different places. This is just an opening to an envelope, and this is where I wrote her a little letter. I actually typed it on tea-dyed colored. It's actually food coloring with tea dye as well, just to kind of make it colored and aged. So that is how I started off her book. So it's just like a Sweet 16 letter to her on that typed letter. Then we moved to the first couple pages, and what I did with her book is this is going to be used for journaling any of the books that she reads. She is an avid reader. She loves reading. It brings her such joy. So I thought, what a better way to give her something that was sentimental for her Sweet 16 than something like this. You guys have seen some of these pages when I worked on them, so I'm just going to kind of flip through. I just used some paper clips to hold these pages together, and I basically just aged these ones. This one here, I did little lines for her to journal. So I just have these paper clipped together so that they don't move around inside this page here. And so that just goes back into that little pocket just like that. Then I have her little library card thing here. This is so she could write the information about the book she read. So I just did a fake number here. She's going to write the title, the author, the date she started reading the book, the date she finished, how many pages, and rating. So she'll circle or color in the stars depending on what the rating of this specific book is. Now these two pages are meant to go together for her journaling. She can even just use this as a journaling space. She doesn't have to do all of it writing about this specific book. But we have this little page here that I just kind of clustered together. This is a German flashcard for the word book, so I kind of decorated that. And then this here is just a piece of paper that I kind of turned into a little bit of a journaling page. And then this again, I paper clipped with this clip here. Oh, some of the items are from Daiso as well, because that's where I picked up this paper clip. Then I just have some stickers here for decoration. In this pocket here, I just have this library checkout card, and then I have this napkin that I decoupaged, and I put some lined paper on the back here. I did this just so that there's some texture to the book, and I did a doily. I glued the doily down just to kind of add some, decoration to the page as well as texture as well. I let it kind of hang over the edge. I love when pages are like that. The next page here, I have just a cute little garden ticket stapled together. This is just a piece of paper I got from Temu. Again, I have this same exact library card that I made up on my computer for her. I did make these little pockets as well. And then in this little pouch here, or not pouch, it's a pocket. It's actually two side pockets. I glued down some pretty paper. I folded up and aged just a large piece of paper that she could write on. And then this is from a, what was this? A photo album, I believe. I think it was a Maui photo album or a Hawaii photo album, and it is vintage, and I just ripped it and I turned it into just like a paper holder so she could actually take these out and use them to journal. And those I tea dyed. You'll see throughout the book I distressed all of the pages because I really like the way that looks. I just added a little bit of clusters here. This is from, I think, a book. Is that from a book or a dictionary? I'm not sure. This is gauze from the Dollar Tree that I tea dyed or coffee dyed. I ripped some pages here. We just have a cute little bingo card here tucked in this. I put some book stickers here. This is from Dollar Tree. And then I decorated another little piece of paper with some vellum paper. Isn't that so pretty? I love vellum. And then I took a piece of lace from the Dollar Tree and stapled it. I distressed this. I also put some really cute stickers here. Those are from Daiso. And this just goes into this little pocket here. And then in this pocket, I just cut a piece of paper and glued it to this textured paper. And I just added a few little touches to this. This is like a little gem sticker from the Dollar Tree. This is Temu. This is a book. I think that these are actually, some of these are dictionary pages. And then I did it so when I open, or when she opens this, it opens flat for her. I didn't think about it, but this is kind of pushing on that textured paper. And this paper is actually from one of the paper packs from the Dollar Tree. I think that the paper packs that they sell there for $1.25, and you get all kinds of random different types of paper. I love those paper packs. The next page here, wait, did this go? Oh, this went on this side as well. It goes on both sides, but it's just another textured paper that I distressed so that it looks aged. And then I have this little cutout that I also aged to make it look old, and has a cute little saying on there. On the back side, see, you can see this as well, so it could be for either or. But in this little side pocket, I have this tag. I used gauze, and I used one of the little sticker hole stickers. I forget what they're called. I ripped a piece of this texturized paper, stapled it to my coffee dyed time card that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And this just goes right into here for her journaling. Again, I did a little cluster, and then she has her little book review page here. On this side, I did a larger library card checkout. I forget what these are called, you guys, but it's basically the same thing. It is just larger. I just stapled this little library card, British Library ticket that I got from Temu. I did put it on a cardstock just so that it was thicker so this wouldn't bend. And then this is from a Reader's Digest, so it is vintage. I just put a little bit of, you know, decorative type papers here. I did the lace so it kind of match. I tried to match the pages to kind of go together. I also did this little paper clip with the T here, and then I hole punched this heart so you could see this pretty paper through it. And this just has some writing space, and it has the butterflies here. That sticker is from Temu. On this side here, we have a couple pockets with just some random little papers, just because I think that they're super cute. And again, I distressed everything. This is that same napkin. I decoupaged it onto here, and then I just have a little space here for writing, and I put some decorative stuff on it for her. Then we have this cute little ticket. This just goes right into that pocket there. This I picked up from the Dollar Tree. This, I just added a little ribbon to it. It is a tag that was already made. I just cut it out. It came with my paper pack. And then these pieces come out of this little pocket here, and this is decoupaged onto the actual page. So this is just a little paper that she can write on here or on the back. And then she has this page here. So I wanted to make sure that she had enough writing space, you know, just in case she did want to journal as well. And then I just put a sticker here. Now this is a small little, I don't know, flip pocket. I don't know what it's called, you guys. But I went ahead and I stenciled. I think I love stenciling. I'm not great at it. You can see I, you know, got some on a spot where it shouldn't have been, but that's okay. I'm rolling with it. I just kind of put a little cluster together here, stapled it, and then I glued the base down, which is this here. And then this actually pulls out of the pocket, and I just used this cute little paper clip and I added this rhinestone thing. Now this is actually like a hair clip from, what is it called? A hair jewel or something like that. Jewelry for your hair. It was at Dollar Tree. They had these, they had stars. What else did they have? I can't remember. But this comes off. Uh-oh, I think it comes off. It's kind of pushed down into the, there. Uh-oh, kind of ripped that. But this is just folded over. She has somewhere to write here, and this can be folded back down. This goes right back into this pocket here, and I was thinking she could use this for a bookmark in the book that she's reading if she wants to, just to pull it out and use it. I thought that that would be kind of fun. Then I have the little library card pouch for this specific one here. And I just did some clusters and a butterfly for, you know, decoration. And then this next page, again, you're going to see this on every page. I decorated some of them and I left some of them blank. Where did I leave? Didn't I leave this one? Like this one I left blank. I really like a lot on my pages, and I try not to, but I can't help myself. Like this looks empty to me, but I figured it kind of broke the page up. So you will see on some of them it's like a lot, but see how I left this one blank just because there's a lot going on here and a lot going on here. So I didn't want a lot going on here. I also forgot to share that I put a sticker back there just to kind of add something peeking through the top there. Okay, so here we have, I just glued a page here. This actually pulls out. This is on the page. This is the Dollar Tree, Temu, Dollar Tree. This is Temu, and this is from one of my paper packs. I think it all came in this same paper pack. But I cut it at a diagonal because that is the shape of this pocket, so I thought that it would give us a little more room for writing. And then this here is also a pouch, but it has two pockets, as you can see here. So I just put a little, you know, trim here, and then we have our embossing page here, and I just stapled this lace together. So this is like a little, I don't know what to call this, you guys. I just did whatever. I'm really a beginner at this, but I'm having so much fun just kind of playing around with it. That's what I love about junk journaling is I feel like there's no right or wrong way with doing it. Like, be creative, do it how you want to do it. You know what I mean? Just let your creativity just kind of pull you in the direction which you want to go. You know what I mean? Don't do what everybody else is doing. You can do what you want to do. There's no right or wrong way. Okay, so again, we have this library pocket here. I did a little cluster behind it. We have this texturized paper, super pretty with the little plant in there. That is a real plant. That's from the Dollar Tree packs too. I'm hoping they come out with more and different varieties of them because I will be picking them up. And then this pocket here, I just have this receipt that I coffee dyed, another textured paper, another textured paper, and I just cut this little piece of paper from Temu and I stapled it. These staples I picked up from Temu as well, but I just have these in here for her to write on. This one here is not really for writing, I don't think. She could write on it, but I just put it in there for some texture. Then we have this side here, and these are actually two pockets. So she has her library card, and then this will be for both of these pockets. I just decorated this as a cluster. And then we have these two little tags here. I added a little rose, and then this one pulls out as well. But this page here is just some stamping that I had done, so I added that to it. On the back here, I just used these cute little pages with writing, and I added these beautiful butterflies. These are from the Dollar Tree. These are actually where the wall decals are. So these are not in the sticker section, they were in the decal section. On this side here, we have our library card. I have a cluster. These are from Temu. This is from a paper pack. I can't remember. I think I found it online, but I cannot remember. I did a little cluster pack. This is vintage from the Reader's Digest. We have some more of that lace from Temu. This is a scrapbook piece from a vintage scrapbook. And then we just have pages from a book. I also have this. This was part of the paper pack that I'm doing, all like the decorative paper like this. It came in the same pack. I just cut this little ribbon and put it there. I forget what this kind of ribbon is called, but it falls apart. So, but it's really cute. And then I added like a little twine there because I had to tie it off. So I just added it on there. And we have this coffee dyed butterfly tag. I think I got that from Hobby Lobby. This is from Temu. And I just cut this out. I used a little template that I have, and I cut this paper out in this shape because I think it's really cute. So I just used these for decorative purposes and for her to use for writing spaces. And then I just added this cute little bow paper clip that I had. I think I did that in another video. On this page, again, library card holder. This I cut out. These are old tickets, so we homeschool, and I had purchased these yellow tickets to do as like a reward system, you know, while they're doing good and they're getting A's on their tests and stuff like that. I would hand out tickets, and then they'd turn in the tickets to get prizes. And I held on to them, and so I thought, what a great way but to put these in here, because then it reminds me of us in our homeschooling days at the beginning. And so I just aged it so it looks old. This actually pulls out, and I just use the same fabric from the front of the book. I put a sticker on here. This is textured paper as well, so that is just in there for her to write on or just to have in there. And then I have these two. This was a postcard from, it's not really, yeah, it is a postcard. So this is a postcard from Temu. I added the lace from Dollar Tree. I think I cut that butterfly out, or was that a sticker? I can't remember. This flower's from Temu. This is from the paper pack, so that's just plain. And then this just slides in back here. Oh, I forgot to show you on the back here. I used a stamp. This is a real stamp as well, so she could also write on the back there. Then on this side, I just did a larger library pocket, and I aged it, and I added some really pretty like mauve to it. And then I have this cute little like plant botanical playing cards kit, so I put this card in there just to kind of add something. She loves typewriters, so I did this little typewriter. These are, I think, yeah, that's a dictionary. And then I added some more tickets, not coupons, you guys. And then I just have some tea-dyed papers here that I folded. This is just from the paper pack. It's a really big piece of paper, but I figured she could write in here, journal if she wanted, like I've been saying. Then on this side, she can use this. Maybe she'll use this to this and this on the other side. But here is another library. I put the little coffee. This is gauze. This is the greenery from the Dollar Tree. This is from Mail. What else? I think that's it on this. These were from Temu. So on this side, I just cut out a little tag so that it could be a little flip, and then I fussy cut this. I have a doily, the library card. Here, this is just from the paper pack. It's just a blank page for her to write on. I have this from Temu. I fussy cut that out. I think I fussy cut that, or maybe it's a sticker, you guys. I cannot remember now. And then these are just blank pages that I just cut out from the paper pack, and I just distressed the back. So she could put whatever she wants on here. She could doodle, she could write, she could leave them blank. So on this page here, I thought that this would be really cute to have on there because the kids love these old antique phones. This lace is from, oh, I fussy cut this out of a printout that I did. And then this lace is from Temu. I have these cute little train certificates from Temu. I stapled them together in the corner and I just glued down this last one so she could flip these up and write on them or leave them as is. Then we have our library card here. We have this really pretty vellum page here. I love it. It's like a postcard. I have some more of that rose paper that I just did in like a tri-fold, and I distressed it. And then we have this green one that I did the same thing, but I made it a little bit thinner. So these just go into these pouches here, or pockets. I call them pouches. I don't know why. But I love the vellum next to this red paper because you could kind of see through it. On this side here, I just took my food color dyed, tea dyed paper and I stamped it a while back. And I'm like, wow, I should probably use that as like a back page. I don't know what it's called, just like as a background. There we go. So I had stamped it, playing around with stamps because I'm still very new to that. This is a Reader's Digest page that I ripped out. I thought it looked like a romance story or something. Could be mystery, who knows? Like, look at the old candle in the frame. It just looks so pretty. And then I went ahead and did a cluster on top of the library card. Then I have this vintage scrapbook paper here in this side pocket there. Then on this side I use this really cute paper clip that's in the shape of a heart or two hearts from Temu. This is a cool little envelope I had gotten from Temu. I played around with more stenciling. I used one of my stamps. And then I just added a couple little, or a few things into here, like these cute little tickets from Temu. I have this pretty portrait from Temu. And then I have this coffee dyed paper. I think this was actually from the Dollar Tree and I coffee dyed it. But I just put these in here so she could just, you know, flip through these. She could write on the paper. She could leave it as is. But I glued the little library pocket here. And then this is just a piece of paper that I folded over. I distressed it and I add a cluster with this cute little stamp sticker from Dollar Tree. Put a little bit of a map there from my vintage atlas. So she does have that in there. That's vintage as well. I love adding vintage touches to this. I wish I had more vintage items, but I have to intertwine vintage with, you know, things from now. I also have this little rose page in here that's just distressed and blank. And then we have this page here that I just tore and she can use to write on as well. Then on this side, now this is a dilemma for me. I feel like after I put this in and I finished the book and I was flipping through, I just felt like this did not match the book. But it is what it is. It is from our family. It was passed down, I think, from my grandma or great-grandma. So there were autumn leaves or flowers down here, so I just covered them with this rose sticker and I put this definition of beauty here. I put lace on it, and then I love that it has a verse from the Bible here. I put the library card here in its pocket. This is from the Reader's Digest. And then earlier on I had hole punched a heart in this altered page here. And so the paper behind it, I put a heart so you can see that heart. This is just textured paper for, you know, texture. And then this is just a page for her to be able to journal on. And I use the paper clip to kind of hold the page in place because the heart is always moving. So I thought at least having this here, it could kind of keep it in place. And this is a paper clip that I just glued on one of these little wooden hearts too that say love. That is from Temu. This next page here, the book is, you know, pretty big, so it's hard to hold it upright, but this one has its little pocket here. I just put some stickers that I got from Temu, and then these are basically just like journaling pages that I distressed. We have another vintage page from that scrapbook. We have this paper that I just kind of collaged something on and I stapled it to it, and it's just blank on the inside. And I also just used, I also used this one here. And so I just used one of the flashcards. I distressed it because it's a little bright. I used one of my small envelopes from Temu. And this is actually one of the advertisements that belong to my dad that we are selling on our eBay. And they're really, oh my gosh, you guys, they're so pricey. So I didn't distress it. I didn't do anything to it. I just stuck it in here so she has something, you know, from, you know, the family back in the 1800s. So I thought that that would be kind of cool to add into here for her. So I just did like a little fold over card, and this just goes back here. Then on this side, I have my little library pocket here. This is just a faux envelope. It's really like a little paper bag that I got from Dollar General. So I guess I had shopped for other things in different stores. Dollar General and Daiso as well. And I think a couple things from Hobby Lobby. But again, we have the faux stamp here. We have a sticker. We have pages from the book. I just put a pretty little bird there. And then this just pulls out. I put lace trim on it from the Dollar Tree. And then this is just a decorative page. I just put a doily with this from the Reader's Digest. I put a little sticker there and the flowers just for more of decorative, you know, something to look at. And then so this goes together. So she's going to put her book here. There's no writing here. She can always add pages to this as well, and I told her that. But this larger paper clip is from, where's this from? I don't know if it's from Daiso or Temu. One of those stores though. And then I just have this huge library card that I printed out. I backed it with graph paper from Daiso. I put a pretty little bird on there from one of my books that I have. I just fussy cut him out and I put him on top of a definition. And then on this side, I have another cut page, and this she can actually write on. So I just put paper that has lines on it. I used some washi tape that I had picked up from Temu on the corners here. And so this is where she can write. And then I just added, you know, little things to this page here. So basically this goes inside this little pocket. And then she uses this to keep everything in so that this stuff doesn't fall out of that, because it's not really a great pocket. So that goes like that. See, this has to go. And then here on this side, this is a little pouch. Has a tag here that I just distressed. I cut out this piece of paper and put a flash card on the back. This just gets popped into that little pocket. I put a cute little camera here. That's a sticker. I added a couple things to this to kind of match that. We have a sales receipt here, and we have a large library card checkout here. So these just go into that pocket. And then on this side, I did some stenciling here with my distress inks. We have the library card, and I just covered it with this fabric that I used for the front cover. And I just stick this in that pouch there. I have this library flash card. It says library, and then in German it says library. And I just put washi tape and ripped a napkin, and that just goes there. And then I attempted, you guys, I attempted to staple this into a book, and it's not done well. But I turned this into like a mini book for her to write in. But I'm gonna have to practice on my skills with that one, because that was kind of a fail. But she doesn't care, you know, she really doesn't. This one I just stapled some lace as like a little tab here to pull out. On this side I did some more stenciling here, and then I just kind of like rubbed the page with the pretty mauve pink color. We have the library card. I used this textured paper here on the back. I thought that that was really pretty. So we just have that behind there. What is that? Oh, the doilies coming up. This is a doily, and then I stuck a sticker on top of it. Then we have this. I think I picked this up from Temu, and I just backed it with harder cardstock or thicker cardstock. This is a napkin decoupage tag. It's a really large tag. I wanted to do the teacups and saucers because she loves tea. I backed it with the vintage paper. I put lace around it, and I put this little the little safety pin with the clock button. I thought that that was really cute, so I just stuck this right behind here. And then I put a charm, this little key charm. I just added it to one of the paper clips. These are from Temu. I have all of these things in hauls that I've done throughout this last year. Just, you guys, so many hauls with so many crafting items. So I did that. Then we have this here. We have the Pride and Prejudice. I saw this and I'm like, I have to put that in her book journal. And then we, and then I did just this cute little cluster with a drive-in tag here, some graph paper. I used some lace, or I think this was some sort of like woven, what is this called? Not jute, I don't know. And I just stapled it and then I glued it. I also put this pretty butterfly on there. That's from Temu. This lace is from Dollar Tree. I laced it here and here just to kind of go together. And then this pulls out here. I thought this paper was so pretty, and I turned it into like just like a little card, and I put paper on the inside, and then I ripped up one of my lined vintage looking papers. I aged it, I put washi, and I put a little book there just to kind of tie it all together. Graph paper here on the back, but I just love the way that this looks up against the you know, the other, this and this, and even this key looks really good with it. So this could go with either side. Then on this side, I decided to glue down this section here, and I wanted to put this really pretty lacy ribbon that I got from Temu, and I kind of made a tab on the end, but I sectioned off both sides. So we have the little library card here. We have this little seed packet. So inside this little seed packet, this is from this is from Temu. I have these cute little photos in here. These are photo stickers. And then I have this is from a gardening book. So I thought that that was really cool. That's a vintage garden book as well. So I just put these in the pocket there. And then in this pocket here, I have this really pretty vellum paper. Again, it's like a postcard. And we have this butterfly vintage paper that I cut, I folded into like a card style, and I used a corner cutter, and then I just put a little sticker in there with some book pages, and I distressed it. I just love the way that this looks over those, but I have it with the bigger butterfly showing. And then I just did clusters with some of my stamping. This is a printout that I printed out that's like a fussy cut here. I have some lace that was coffee dyed, graph paper from Temu, this little butterfly wooden charm, I guess, is from Dollar Tree. And then just some more graph paper and stamping paper that I did. This one here, I decided to use my stenciling again, and I wanted to kind of play around with different colors. I have this going all the way back to this side, so it could be, you know, a little flip tag. And then in this large pocket, I connected these together. I have one of these cute little tags again with the butterfly, but I added these ribbons to it and this cute little charm again. I love those from Dollar Tree. And then I have the little library card here with one of the wall decals, and I used a piece of my lace. I cut this lace out and I put it there. It kind of reminds me of like a wax seal. And then I just have this decorative paper from the paper pack that I used for this. This is supposed to go on that side. Actually, it was tucked underneath, but it's supposed to be over there. And this is supposed to be in front, dangling like that. And then this here, I just did a little cluster, a fussy cut, cute little ticket. Here is another library card. This is some of a napkin that I decoupaged, lace. That's the same lace from this one here I used. And then we have a card. Now this card I actually picked up from the Dollar Tree. It does look vintage, but it's from the Dollar Tree, you guys. So it's just distressed. I have this cute little note that says "You are loved." And then this is just a napkin that I decoupaged onto another color dyed, tea dyed paper. And so these I just have clipped together because they'll just move all around. So I wanted to kind of hold it together. And then I glued this down and this down just to kind of frame it off so you could see it in the background, because I thought that the colors would look really pretty together. So that goes like that. I don't want that to get bent there. And then this, we're almost to the last page. This is the lace that I cut like this and this off of. So from the other page, like this, and the little tag pieces, those are actually from this lace. And this lace is from the Dollar Tree. So I turned this into a pocket. I put this here because I wanted it to look like a wax seal, and this is an envelope. But here I have a little white envelope. I cut out a little heart from my heart doilies. It's the center part. This is a stamp. And then I just put a couple little tickets and a cute little sticker in there. So this is just for fun. And then this is the library card, but I wanted it so you can see that cute little heart and the stamp in here. And then back here I just have these papers for her to journal on. They're just pretty paper. Again, the vintage paper. These paper packs here, like the smaller ones like this, are mostly from Temu. The book pages that you see in here that I've done clusters with are mainly from thrifting. Then I have this library card here. I just did the doily, the lace, the pretty butterfly decal. And then I have a little heart paper clip that I got from Temu. I think that this paper was some sort of packaging. That's what it feels like. I can't remember, but I put more of the lace and I put a cute little mushroom bookmark in there, and I just used my corner cutter for that for her. She likes mushrooms, so I wanted to add that in. What I just, oh, right here. So again, I have this paper clipped, and then I paper clip it onto this so it doesn't move around. And then the last page is just gauze that I dyed, the little wall decal again, the lace. I stenciled this again. I wanted to play with different colors, so that was kind of fun. And then inside here is a piece of paper that I color dyed with tea and food coloring, and I did a little book title list for her to write on. It's funny because I didn't realize that my old vintage typewriter does not have a 1, so you have to use an I for the one, which is kind of cool. They don't have exclamation points either, or exclamation marks either, which is kind of crazy, but that is it, you guys. That is the junk journal that I made for my niece. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it gave you guys some ideas. I hope you guys stayed with me into the end. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like. It really helps my channel. You may want to hit the notification bell, that way you're alerted anytime I have new uploads, because not all of my videos are junk journaling. I do hauls and I do walkthroughs through Dollar Tree and Temu. I get household items as well as crafting. You will definitely see crafting in every single one of my hauls or walkthroughs. You will see like crafting supplies, just because junk journaling is now a love that I have just really fallen for. Like, ever since I started, it's just a passion of mine now. So everything I look at in a junk journaling perspective. So that's how you know you love a craft you're doing. But that's it, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys very soon. So be safe, be blessed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.